So we've talked about linking to a native style file. So how does the software know which native file to use? The link to this file is by item name, and it's matched up to whichever file is active in the native product. So we'll take a look first at GeoPack. You may recall that for a feature definition, it's linked to a native style. This is the only link is by the name. You'll notice that there is no link to a file name, only the name of the item. So what happens, that gets linked into whichever is the active file. In GeoPack it's the DDB file, and so it matches up. Bridge to the native style was linked here. So you could in fact substitute different files to get different results. As long as the name matches, that's what it's going to do. Now in En-ROADS, I have En-ROADS running now. Take a peek here. Again, we have a link to a native style, in this case curb. It gets linked by name to whichever is the active XIN file. So if I take a look, looking at curb, so it gets linked by this name in order to determine the symbology. And again, there's no link to the name, and so you could conceivably link or set up a different file to get a different result. It only matches the name to whichever is active.
So we'll just take a moment to look in the MX environment now. For this feature that I've got selected, if we open up element information, we can see that it's got a name of right edge of pavement as a shortcode, but the feature definition, the item is carriageway edge. So how do we know what style to draw that with? We don't actually have an active MX model. The active MX model allows us to pick a PSS and styles and features associated with that model. With no model selected, what we're looking at is a default style set, which is available in View Configuration, MX Default Civil Style Set, which by default points to MX Road PSS. So this can be configured to any PSS, and this will give us a default mapping for the feature and for the stylization. So just to reiterate, with the model toolbar empty, I can pick any feature definition that is available to me. If I switch it onto a model that is associated with the MX Road PSS, I have a look at this, I get access to the associated features linked behind the scenes with the MX Road PSS. So once again, model defaults for proposed is MX Road, and for ground model is simple survey. So as I switch to ground model, the features that become available are the microstation element templates, the simple survey PSS features.